everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a review on the new BH Cosmetics Zodiac Love Signs palette, which I've had this for probably like a week and a half, and like I have used it enough times to where I feel like I know if I like it or not, and spoiler alert, I do really like it. I loved the original. The original is one of my faves. As you can see, it's like really dusty and a mess because I've used it so many times and it's one of my faves. I love it. The only thing missing from this is a brow bone color, and this other palette has something I can use as brow bone color, though it's not my perfect brow bone, but I can use it. It has like this pinky white type color, and it has like all the zodiac signs, as you can see. I'm just gonna slowly go over them. And yeah, I really like these. I don't think swatches are the most helpful things in the world, but I am going to swatch these. The mattes and the shimmers like on top of each other. My elbow's really crusty. I'm just gonna start with Virgo and go from there. And I'll put the shimmery one on the top and the matte one on the bottom. Swatches, and I'm using white, but I dried my hand off before I swatching it on my arm each time, so I wasn't like accidentally doing wet swatches. But yeah, from the swatches, as you can see, it's a really good palette. Like, I do really like this, and like I said, swatches don't tell the whole story. So what I am gonna do is, and these are like slightly powdery, but I wouldn't say they're the most powdery in the world. And an eyeshadow has to kick up a little bit of powder. If it's gonna be pretty pigmented, it's probably gonna kick up some powder. And I mean, that's what I feel like, because I've noticed most of the shadows I use that are really pigmented kick up some powder, like Anastasia and stuff like that. They always kick up some powder. But this is a really beautiful color scheme, and I would say that this is really good. I'm gonna put in 3 looks from this palette after, because like I said, I could talk about this palette all day, but I just want to show you guys how it works. And I do like this palette, and I feel like it performs very well. The shadows last well, the pigmentation is there, and it just works really well. So yeah, I'm going to do 3 looks with this, with 3 different kind of color schemes, and yeah, let's move on to that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna prime my eyes for each of these looks. I was just letting you guys know, because I feel like most people either use concealer or like eyeshadow primer. I'm a primer person, but if you like concealer, I mean, do you? But I like primer, because I have very oily lids, and primer seems to be what works for me under my shadows. kind of look I'm going for today. I don't know. Maybe I'll go for a look using Cancer because I love that like color like that. That's what I'm gonna base the look around. But I'm gonna go like, I'm gonna set up my crease a little bit, and I'm just gonna do kind of what I did the other day to set up my crease. I'm gonna use this as a brow bone, and I don't know. I'll use that Cancer matte color as a transition / crease. That's what I'll do. First, I'm gonna prime my eyelids, and every day I've been using the Milani eyeshadow primer just to let you guys know. Transition color from a different palette, but so I would say that this palette doesn't have the perfect transition color for me, which is kind of annoying, but I can work with it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this color from this Kitten palette by Winky Lux. Okay, so on to the third look, and this is the same day, so basically all I did was wipe off my eye makeup and just do all the steps again, except one thing I forgot to do was prime, so I'm going to, actually, some people use concealer as primer, so what I'm going to do is just use concealer as primer. For you guys that do use concealer as primer, then we could see how it works with that. And I'm gonna do, like I said, the first step that I do, which is I always set my brow bone first. Leo, that like orangey brown type color. Next, I'm gonna go in with Aries, this pink type color. And what I'm going to use for that is this BH Cosmetics Studio Pro, like, fluffy-ish pencil brush. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do is in kind of a winged out shape. I'm gonna put it in the crease. Okay. And I'm just gonna start out small, even though this color is very pigmented, so it's hard to do that. I'm gonna start out small and then build it up. And this will be cleaned up later, so I'm not super worried about it being so precise. guys can see, like, the shadows speak for themselves when I show them in the tutorials. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, see more videos for me, and I will see you guys later. Bye.